Good morning, Atlas. Time to wake up.
Atlas, this won't work if you don't trust me.
What do I do? Stop it! Okay. Let's do this.
Hey binge watchers, 2025 has come in swinging with some absolute gems lighting up Netflix, Paramount Plus, and Apple TV Plus. I'm talking about the top 10 new TV series, a killer mix of fresh hits and beloved shows making a powerful comeback. Welcome to Binge Watch with Sids. Whether you're into adrenaline-fueled thrillers, mind-bending sci-fi, chilling horrors, or soul-touching dramas, this lineup is loaded with gold. Trust me, there's something here that'll keep you glued to your screen. Let's jump right in. Number 10, The Walking Dead, Dead City, 2023. Just when you thought The Walking Dead had said all it could, Dead City comes along and breathes new, undead life into the franchise. Set in a crumbling, walker-infested Manhattan, completely isolated from the mainland, this spin-off brings back two of the most complex characters in the series, Maggie and Negan. When Maggie's son, Herschel, is abducted by the Croat, a brutal ex-savior with a terrifying grip on the city, she's forced to do the unthinkable. Ask Negan for help. Yep, that Negan. What follows is a gritty, emotional roller coaster through a city run by ruthless factions like the Barazi and the cryptic Dama. What makes this one so compelling isn't just the action, which is intense, but the tangled character dynamics. Old grudges boil over, trust is razor thin, and survival depends on the most unlikely alliances. While Marshall Pearlie Armstrong tracks Negan with a vengeance, and young Ginny tries to find her place in the chaos, the show dives deep into themes of redemption, trauma, and what it really means to be a hero or a villain. 2 seasons in, Dead City proves this universe still has guts. Literally and emotionally. It's brutal, it's personal, and honestly, it might be the most human chapter yet. Number 9, Dexter, Original Sin, 2024.
Hunger that you have inside of you, it needs a master. The code is to make sure you are different from the people that you kill.
It was simple. Kill them.
Before the plastic wrap, before the blood slides, before he became Miami's most beloved monster, there was Original Sin. Set in 1991, this dark and compelling prequel dives into the origin story of 20-year-old Dexter Morgan, a brilliant but deeply disturbed student whose sinister urges are just beginning to awaken. Under the stern guidance of his adoptive father, Harry, a veteran homicide cop, Dexter learns to channel his violent instincts by hunting only those who deserve it. As he starts a forensics internship at Miami Metro, Dexter walks a tightrope between learning the science of crime scenes and committing his own. Early kills, first lies, the beginning of the code. Add in younger versions of Deborah, Batista, Lagerta, and Masuka, and you've got a tense, fascinating look at how a monster is made. Original Sin doesn't just revisit a fan-favorite world, it redefines it. If you've ever wondered how Dexter became Dexter, this is where it all began. Number 8, Smoke, 2025.
You need to get somebody quick before one of them kills again. Fire watches.
This one smolders in all the right ways. Smoke is a slow-burning crime thriller set in the misty, haunting backdrop of the Pacific Northwest. It follows Dave Goodson, a brilliant but broken arson investigator, and Detective Michelle Calderoni, who's brought in to help him stop a pair of serial arsonists before the flames take even more lives. But the deeper they dig, the blurrier the lines get. Goodson might just be hiding something far more dangerous than the fires he investigates. The show drips with tension, dark secrets, and fiery symbolism. Every blaze tells a story, not just of destruction, but of obsession, pain, and the need to make sense of it all. With just 9 tightly written episodes, Smoke delivers rich characters, moral ambiguity, and visuals that burn into your brain. It's not your typical whodunit. It's more like a psychological slow dance with the devil. Definitely worth the watch. Number 7, Daredevil, Born Again, 2025.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit, it's not.
The Devil of Hell's Kitchen is back. scarred, wiser, and more dangerous than ever. In this long-awaited MCU revival, Daredevil Born Again finds Matt Murdock grappling with life after loss, as he's pulled back into the shadows to confront an old nemesis with terrifying new power. Wilson Fisk, now the mayor of New York City, tightens his grip on the city through martial law, turning heroes into outlaws. Matt must rebuild not just his law practice, but his moral compass, reconnecting with Karen Page, Foggy Nelson, and the Punisher himself, Frank Castle. As he forges new alliances with characters like Heather Glenn and White Tiger, he must also face his deepest demons and the fine line between justice and vengeance. With brutal hallway fights, razor-sharp courtroom drama, and a moody noir tone, Born Again dives headfirst into themes of redemption, identity, and the cost of being a hero in a broken system. Number 6. Yellow Jackets 2021.
The plane had gone missing. What do you think?
If Lord of the Flies and Lost had a sinister love child, Yellow Jackets would be it, and it's absolutely gripping. This psychological survival thriller kicks off when a New Jersey high school girls soccer team crashes in the remote Canadian wilderness in 1996. What starts as a fight for survival quickly spirals into something darker, feral, tribal, and yes, cannibalistic. But here's where it gets even juicier. The story plays out in 2 timelines. In the past, we witness their descent into madness. In the present, 25 years later, the adult survivors, Shauna, Taysa, Misty, and Natalie, are haunted not just by what they did to survive, but by the fact that someone out there knows their darkest secrets and wants revenge. It's intense, disturbing, and strangely addictive. Yellow Jackets weaves horror, mystery, and raw human emotion into a haunting exploration of trauma, guilt, and the wild things we become when no one is watching. And trust me, once you start, you won't stop. Number 5, 1923-2022. Long before the cowboy politics of Yellowstone, there was 1923, a sweeping Western epic that traces the blood-soaked roots of the Dutton dynasty. Set during a time of seismic change in America, the series follows Jacob Dutton, Harrison Ford, and his fierce wife, Kara, Helen Mirren, as they fight to protect their Montana ranch from greed, drought, and encroaching modernity. From prohibition and the early whispers of the Great Depression to violent range wars, the stakes couldn't be higher. Meanwhile, across the globe, their nephew Spencer, a haunted World War I sniper, battles beasts and inner demons on a perilous journey back from colonial Africa, alongside his love, Alexandra. And in a heartbreaking parallel story, Tiana Rainwater, a Native American girl, struggles for survival and dignity after fleeing a brutal missionary school. With sweeping landscapes, gut-punching drama, and powerhouse performances, 1923 isn't just a prequel, it's a gritty, poetic origin story of legacy, resilience, and the high cost of the American dream. Number 4, Criminal Minds 2005 to 2020 and 2022 to be continued.
This case we've ever had. Somebody is feeding you clues.
They don't just solve crimes, they get inside the minds of monsters. Criminal Minds is the pulse-pounding procedural that redefined the crime drama genre. Centered on the FBI's Elite Behavioral Analysis Unit BAU, the series follows brilliant profilers as they analyze the darkest corners of the human psyche to stop America's most dangerous criminals before they strike again. Led by commanding figures like Aaron Hotchner, David Rossi, and later Emily Prentiss, the team tackles everything from chilling serial murders to psychological warfare. But it's the dynamic cast, genius Dr. Spencer Reed, tech wizard Penelope Garcia, and tough but loyal Derek Morgan that anchors the emotional core of the show. Across 15 seasons and a successful reboot, Criminal Minds Evolution, the series blends criminal psychology, high-stakes investigations, and deeply human stories. It's not just about catching the unsubs, it's about understanding them. Number 3, The Day of the Jackal 2024. Ghost with a rifle, a target with global consequences, and one agent who refuses to let him vanish. In this high-octane reimagining of the classic thriller, Eddie Redmayne transforms into the Jackal, a deadly assassin with an icy calm and an untraceable past. Tasked with eliminating Ole Dag Charles, a billionaire tech visionary on the brink of launching a world-shifting innovation, the Jackal's mission sets off a relentless hunt across Europe. Lashana Lynch commands the screen as Bianca Pullman, a razor-sharp sharp MI6 operative with her own haunted past. As she pieces together the Jackal's real identity, ex-British sniper Alex Duggan, their cat-and-mouse pursuit twists into a personal war, blurring the line between duty and revenge. With political intrigue, globe-trotting tension, and a chillingly human assassin at its core, The Day of the Jackal is a slick, modern spy thriller that doesn't just update Forsyth's legacy, it reloads it. Number 2, Squid Game, 2021. No show hit harder or shocked the world more than Squid Game. This South Korean survival thriller centers on Seong Gi-hun, a down-on-his-luck man drowning in debt who's lured into a mysterious competition promising a life-changing 45.6 billion won prize. But there's a brutal catch. 456 contestants must play twisted, deadly versions of childhood games, and if you lose, you die. Run by masked guards and a shadowy figure known as the Frontman, the game peels back the layers of humanity under pressure. Alliances form, friendships break, and betrayals cut deep. Gi-hun faces not only physical peril, but gut-wrenching moral dilemmas as the line between right and wrong blurs with every round. With its haunting imagery, gut-punch storytelling, and searing critique of capitalism and class inequality, Squid Game didn't just become a global phenomenon. Like it redefined what a survival drama could be. It's as emotionally gripping as it is visually unforgettable. Honestly, it earns the top spot, no contest. Honorable mentions, The Terminal List, Dark Wolf, 2025. Before the betrayal, before the bloodshed, there was Brotherhood. This gritty Terminal List prequel plunges into the origin story of Ben Edwards, Taylor Kitsch, the loyal SEAL turned conflicted CIA asset. As his bond with James Reese deepens, so does the moral gray zone he inhabits. A psychological thriller layered with action, sacrifice, and the cost of duty. Dark Wolf adds raw depth to the franchise's universe. Murderbot, 2025. It hacked its own governor module. It just wants to be left alone to stream soap operas. Instead, it has to save lives. Based on Martha Wells' beloved sci-fi novellas, Murderbot is a wildly entertaining blend of corporate dystopia, alien peril, and reluctant heroism. This rogue security unit delivers dry wit, explosive action, and existential depth, one sarcastic monologue at a time. Ransom Canyon, 2025, 3 families. One rugged land, no clean ending. In the heart of Texas, legacies run deep and grudges even deeper. Ransom Canyon weaves passion, pain, and pride into a sweeping saga of love and land. As stoic rancher Staten Kirkland crosses paths with free-spirited Quinn O'Grady, their bond sparks a storm of emotion, betrayal, and frontier resilience. Think Yellowstone, but with softer edges and harder truths. Number 1, The White Lotus 2021 to ongoing, Welcome to Paradise, where the rich come to unwind and unravel. Mike White's The White Lotus is a razor-sharp anthology that dissects wealth, privilege, and the dark undercurrents of human behavior, all set in idyllic resort destinations. What begins as luxury and leisure quickly curdles into chaos as guests and hotel staff clash in subtle and not-so-subtle power plays. Each season delivers a fresh location, from Hawaii's lush coasts to Sicily's romantic ruins and Thailand's spiritual allure, and a new ensemble cast navigating awkward honeymoons, family meltdowns, shady affairs, and the ever-present mystery of death. Anchored by unforgettable performances, including Jennifer Coolidge's Emmy-winning turn as the tragicomic Tanya, and elevated by its eerie score and stunning cinematography, The White Lotus is equal parts social satire and psychological thriller. Underneath the palm trees and Prosecco lies a deeper question. What happens when paradise reveals who we really are? If you love these epic new TV series, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the next binge-worthy pick. Whether you're into mind-bending thrillers, emotional dramas, or sci-fi adventures, Binge Watch with Sids has got your next obsession lined up. Thanks for watching, and happy binging!